What if I told you poverty isn't an accident? What if the hunger you see in Africa, the debt you see in South Asia, the wars you see in the Middle East were all designed? Today, we expose the invisible hand strangling the world's poorest nations. Welcome to Iron Sutra. Once you know, you can't unknow. Let's start with numbers that should keep you up at night. The world's 10 richest countries control 76% of global GDP. The bottom 100 countries, they share just 4%. Sub-Saharan Africa has received over $1 trillion in foreign aid since 1960. Yet today, over 60% of its population still lives on less than $2 a day. The Democratic Republic of Congo sits on $24 trillion worth of minerals. Cobalt, coltan, gold, diamonds, the minerals inside your phone, your laptop, your electric car. Congo's GDP per capita, $600 a year. That is not poverty, that is theft, with paperwork. There is a playbook, and it has 4 moves. Move 1. Debt traps. The IMF and World Bank offer loans to poor nations, but these loans come with conditions. Cut subsidies, privatize industries, open your markets. The result, local businesses collapse. Foreign corporations move in. The country pays interest forever. It's colonialism with a briefcase. Move 2. Install friendly dictators. When a country elects a leader who wants to nationalize its resources, they disappear. Iran's Mohammad Mossadegh nationalized oil in 1953. The CIA overthrew him in 73 days. Chile's Salvador Allende tried to tax copper profits in 1973. The US backed a military coup. Pinochet took over. Thousands were killed. Move 3. Fund civil wars. A country at war cannot build. Angola, Mozambique, Libya, Yemen. All rich in resources, all destroyed by proxy wars funded by external powers, arming both sides. The weapons industry profits. The people die. Move 4. Control the currency. 14 African countries still use the CFA franc, a currency controlled by France. They must keep 50% of their foreign reserves in the French treasury, in Paris, their own money, locked abroad. This arrangement started in 1945. It still exists today. Let's make this real. Iraq, second largest oil reserves in the world. 2003 invasion. Saddam removed. Over 200,000 civilians dead. U.S. oil companies awarded contracts within months of the invasion. Libya, the highest standard of living in all of Africa under Gaddafi. Free healthcare, free education. Gaddafi proposed a gold-backed African currency called the gold dinar, one that would end dollar dependence across the continent. In 2011, NATO-backed rebels killed him. Libya is now a failed state with open slave markets. Venezuela, the largest proven oil reserves on earth. When Hugo Chavez used oil profits to lift the poor, sanctions hit. Economic war began. Inflation destroyed the country. The people starved while sitting on black gold. Haiti, the first black republic to defeat colonialism in 1804. France then forced Haiti to pay reparations to the slaveholders for the so-called loss of property. Those properties were human beings. Haiti paid this debt until 1947. It never recovered. So, who is the mastermind? It's not one person, it is a system. The G7 nations write the rules of the World Trade Organization. Rich countries subsidize their own agriculture by $400 billion a year, then tell poor countries to remove all subsidies. African farmers cannot compete. They go bankrupt. The World Bank funds infrastructure built by Western construction firms, profiting Western shareholders. And when a country does start to develop, new sanctions appear. New coups are engineered. New crises are manufactured. Because here is the truth. If Congo became rich, Belgium loses leverage. If Bolivia controls its lithium, Tesla pays more. If the global south stops buying US bonds, the dollar weakens. Their wealth depends on your poverty. The world isn't divided into developed and developing nations. It is divided into those who set the rules and those who suffer under them. Share this video, because the first step to breaking the system is understanding it. Iron Sutra. Once you know, you can't unknow. Subscribe. New videos every week.